Intelligent Insect Control is a product development company that has developed many of the insecticide-treated textiles you can buy on the market today, sold by various companies. Here, its latest invention is presented, the NetProtect A. It's a new type of BedNet that solves old problems. Intelligent Insect Control started working on the problems of existing square and rectangular BedNet designs after several sociological studies, like the one reported by Toei and colleagues in the Malaria Journal in 2009, which demonstrated that square net designs were not always popular amongst users in Africa, and therefore often not used. Here are some of the problems with square nets. They need 4 to 8 fixing points to hang well and not touch the occupant in the middle of the net. They're inflexible in size. People prefer round nets. These are easier to hang and they're highest in the middle. Square nets are made so the weakest direction in tear strength is from top to bottom. They are difficult to use where the floor is used as a bed during the night and, for instance, as a kitchen during the day. Most houses in sub-Saharan villages are small and it is not easy to suspend square bed nets properly. These pictures show nets that hang down from the middle and may touch the person sleeping under them. In some cases, net placement is not well understood. Here is another example of a square net suspended over a small bed, hanging down in the middle and likely to touch the person sleeping under it. Although fixed sizes are easy for distributors, they can be cumbersome for end users. Round nets are generally more popular because they are suspended from a single point at the ceiling and are easier to stow away during the daytime when not in use. They are more expensive though, need a metal ring at the top and need more elaborate sewing. NetProtect is also made as round nets. These nets are mostly manufactured in Kenya. The difficulties with bed nets hanging in the middle becomes much worse when the nets have to be taken up and down daily. So a square net is easy to use and lasts longer if you have a permanent bedroom and bed over which it is suspended. Our studies found that in many rural houses, children's sleeping places are not permanent. Nets are up and down daily, and a constant removal and positioning bring the risk of nets becoming torn easily. Permanent sleeping places can be close to open fire. Moreover, even though nets may have been designed to be long-lasting, when close to a kitchen fire, they will certainly not last for very long. These two children sleep by night on a mattress laying precisely where they stand in the picture. In that way, the net is close to the kitchen fire and it has to be taken up and down daily. As a consequence, the net under which they slept was torn completely and not used any longer. Even if a net is put over a bed, the bed can be so close to the kitchen fire or oil lamps that it can easily become damaged. Heat and sparks destroy the bed net. When we examined holes in nets over a 3-year period, we found that square nets have 50% of the holes along the lower 30 cm of the net. Larger holes are often caused by kerosene lamps and kitchen fire close to the net. Heat from kitchen fire melts the net lightly, causes holes, and it becomes a big hole after it's being washed. Tearing comes from being torn over a pointed object, like bed frames or bamboo and straw mattresses. Here's an example of 2 melt holes that were caused by having open fire very close to a bed net. Most holes are close to the lower edge of the bed net, and these holes are typically made when the net is caught on a pointed obstacle when someone removes the net by quickly drawing it from under the mattress. Here are two pictures of tear holes in lower parts of nets. And here's the solution, the NetProtect A. The NetProtect A has a 2-point suspension instead of 4 to 8 points. The net hangs on a string. It is easy to push away during the daytime, and there is no need to put it up and down daily. The sloping sides of NetProtect A keep the net away from the fire. NetProtect A is amplified at its lower parts, thereby considerably strengthening it. The net direction has been turned 90 degrees, thereby providing a much stronger net. Here's a diagram of a person sleeping under a NetProtect A. As discussed, the net is suspended from 2 points rather than 4 to 8. When a person sleeps under the net during the night, during the day the net can be removed and shoved to the side of the room. The net has been amplified and strengthened at the bottom, and the net is actually much smaller than a rectangular net, thereby reducing its cost. Here's a drawing from the patent. It shows that the lower side has been amplified by bending up the side and sewing it. The double netting provides double strength. The NetProtect A hangs from a string and has been especially adapted to non-permanent sleeping places. Here's another drawing from the patent. The net hangs on a string, it's fixed above the sleeping place, a bed or the middle of the room, and the length of vertical strings assures it reaches the bed. NetProtect A is easy to adjust. The lower part of the net has a double layer to strengthen it considerably. It's been especially adapted for straw mattresses and bed frames. The size of NetProtect A is flexible, and therefore it's not just ideal for distributors, it's also ideal for end users. The net is always high in the middle, and by stuffing the sides of the net under the mattress, one size fits all. By stuffing more or less of the material under the mattress, the net width always matches with the mattress. A net, which is 150 centimeters, can be stretched to 180 centimeters, thereby providing coverage for most mattress sizes. Unlike other nets, NetProtect A has been cut and sewn so the strongest direction resists tearing. And again, the bottom part of the net has been doubled to provide double strength. This picture shows how nets are stored away in the morning. In this way, they can be kept at a safe distance from the kitchen fire, they remain attached to the string, and it only takes 30 seconds to put it up again in the evening. However, the NetProtect A will also fit perfectly over a normal permanent bed. The NetProtect A. NetProtect A is a new long-lasting insecticide-treated BedNet design. Its denier, mesh, and insecticide dosage is the same as NetProtect. The net is thus covered by the World Health Organization Pesticide Evaluation Scheme recommendation, just like a round net. The net can only enter a tender if a tender corporate demands so. NetProtect A is sold by BedNet and partners, developed by Intelligent Insect Company, with inspiration from Santa Maras and Burkina Faso and help from the Kenyan Medical Research Institute in Kenya.